My name is Catherine Syokau. I'm from YALI RLC, East Africa, Kenya. I am under the civic track. Yes. And a champion for disability inclusion. Yes, and I'm a founder and a director in an organization called Site of Relief Organization, whereby we work with the children and persons and caregivers of the persons who have the neurodiverse disability. Neurodiverse disability comprises of cerebral palsy disability, Down syndrome, spinal bifida, and autism. So our organization mainly in Nairobi works in the informal settlements, the area of Eastlands part, Mukuru kwa Jenga, Kibera, and Korokosho. So basically that is what we do in our organization. And I'm excited to be part of this YALI Trade Expo 2024 and to share more highlights of the work that we do and what has made me to be here today. What made me and motivated me to apply for YALI program, I schooled in Kenya, Kenyatta University, where it houses the YALI RLC East Africa. And the first time I applied for the first time, I did not get it. But after graduation, that is last year, I'm caught 49. I applied and they took me in. The thing that stood most for me, I think, for them to take me in our country in 2022, we had elections. And I vied as a member of county assembly. Kenya, we have a devolved county government. And I vied for an elective seat. And I was the only female, the only youth, and the only person with disabilities among 13 candidates. And I was able to click to number 4, position 4, after the election. And that's me not winning did not make me feel bad or what. It was my first time vying for an elective position. So it gave me a platform where I can champion for inclusion and advance the rights of young girls and persons with disabilities. So I think that is the most thing that stood out for me. When it comes to YALI programs and diversity and inclusion, YALI programs are very diverse and inclusive, because they really don't look whether you have a disability, whether you're about your sexual orientation, or you come from the rich background or where. So they are very inclusive and they see the impact that you are making to your community. So that is something which really stand out about the YALI programs, and something which makes YALI to be unique, that they are inclusive in all aspects. And when you are enrolling for the program, they make sure that your needs are well catered. They want to understand how they can really make you comfortable during the program. And after finishing the program, were your needs met? How did you feel about the inclusion? Being a YALI alumni has really made me to be more vocal and to be more confident in advocating for inclusion. I graduated from YALI last year in April, and from that time up to this moment, I've been able to sit in different sittings or platforms and advocate for inclusion. Recently, I participated in drafting of some bills which talks about inclusion of persons with disability, the Kenyan Sign Language Bill, the Learners with Disability Bill, and the amendment of the Disability Bill, which is in the Parliament, waiting for amendments. So that has given me a platform as a civic leader to advocate for inclusion. It has also made me to be more advanced. I meet with leaders who are advocating for inclusion, and I share with them my dream and my vision. Yes, and they embrace it. So YALI has really brought out that leadership. As a young leader, my attributes which really stands out for me and has enabled me to be on the tables where decisions making is confidence, and self-esteem. I usually don't see myself as a person with disability. If we meet for the first time and you see me as a person with, the first impression that you get from me is a person with disability. That is not how I view myself. First, I view myself as someone who is all, someone who is smart, someone who has brain, and someone who can express themselves well. So I have confidence. I have a very high self-esteem, and good communication skills. In the next 5 years, where I would like to see myself and the work that I'm doing, it's that our country will be a benchmark of inclusion, and that my organization will be at the international level talking about inclusion spaces of the persons with the disabilities. The legacy that I want to leave and the work that I do, I want to be the first elected Kenyan member of parliament, a person with a disability. Okay, my social handles are LinkedIn, Catherine Syokau, at Xspace, at Catherine Syokau, at Facebook, Ket Syokau, and then we'll be able to link up and connect.